Hi, Jericho art students. In our last exciting installment, I showed you how to draw a cartoon or a caricature of a froggy. Well, today we're going to learn how to draw another cold-blooded creature, a turtle. Now, before we learn how to draw the turtle, let's take a look at an actual turtle. I've got a live turtle here to show you. Don't worry, he doesn't live in this container. This is just for me to carry him in so you can take a better look. And he's a little bit nervous, so the first thing you're going to notice is that he's hiding in his shell. But here's his head. You can see his nose peeking out there. Say hello to Jericho, turtle. And there's his legs, also tucked in. This is his bottom shell. That's called a plastron, by the way. And then his top shell, also called a carapace. And he's got a little tail tucked in the back also. Two eyes, a nose. And like the frog, this turtle does live in the water, but he's a reptile, and that means that the female reptile, the female turtle, lays her eggs on land, and they hatch out into little miniature versions of the adult turtle. So that's the difference, partly, between reptiles like turtles, snakes and lizards, and amphibians like the frog that we learned how to draw last time we met. So our turtle here is going to have all of those features in the caricature as well as the actual turtle. So follow along with me step by step as we draw our cartoon turtle. Now, like our other cartoon, you're going to need just a few simple tools, a pencil, which you should draw your cartoon with first, an eraser, and then a Sharpie to outline the turtle drawing when you're done. Now, I've already drawn all the steps ahead of time, and I'm going to outline them in Sharpie. So you watch what I do, follow along, stop the video anytime you need to catch up, and let's get started. All right, now the first thing we're going to draw is the turtle's shell, which you saw on our little visitor there. And it has sort of like a dome shape or a helmet shape, and it is like a helmet in that it protects the turtle. So I'm going to draw a curve like this, and another arc or curved line like that at the bottom. And there's our turtle shell. We'll come back later and add some designs into that to make it more interesting looking. All right, and the next step is to add the neck, head, and mouth on the turtle. So I'm going to draw a line from here, like this, and around the nose, back down the neck, and bring that right up under the shell. And as you saw earlier with our live turtle, a lot of turtles can pull their head back to protect themselves if they feel a little nervous. Now we're going to put a smiley mouth on our turtle. Now, turtles don't really smile. They don't have emotions similar to people, but this is a cartoon, and sometimes cartoonists will use an idea called anthropomorphizing a subject. And that's kind of a big word for saying that they're making human-like features on animals or on inanimate objects to make them a little bit more appealing. So we're going to make our turtle smiling. All right. Step 3. We We drew the shell, the neck, head, nose, mouth. Now we're going to draw in the turtle's eye. And I'm also going to exaggerate that a little bit just to make our turtle have a bit more of an expression that makes him a little bit more appealing to look at. So I draw a big circle, then a smaller one, and I left a little bit of the eye white. Let me show you that. That's the reflection, and it just makes the character look a little bit more lively to have that little reflected light in the eye. And I'll put a little nose on there. Turtles do have noses. Next, we're going to add in the legs, and turtles have 4 legs. So make, coming down from the bottom of the turtle's shell, a series of lines like that, that, there, and another 4 at the back. We'll connect those in a moment to make them look like feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. All right, step 4 coming up. Now we just drew the legs. Let's connect the bottoms of those lines to make the feet at the ends of the legs. See that? And you might remember from our live turtle guest that turtles do have a tail. So I'm going to add a little tail at the back here, a little pointy tail. Starting to look like a turtle now. Okay, step 5. Almost finished. So now we're going to add in the toenails. They do have toenails at the bottoms of the feet. See that? And now we've got the main body of the turtle complete. It's time to add some details to give our turtle a little character. And this is where you can use your creativity and customize your turtle and design it the way you want it to look. Here's some ideas. We could add some wrinkles on the knees. Maybe some scales, which you could draw as ovals and circles. There could be some on the head too. Turtles are reptiles, and reptiles do have scaly skin. So why not represent that with some shapes like this, wherever the turtle's body is sticking out from under the shell. Now the shell itself is a really interesting adaptation that turtles have to protect themselves, and it's really the part of the turtle that defines it as a turtle. So there's lots of ways you can design your turtle shell. Here's a suggestion. You can think of the plates that make up the turtle's shell as being kind of like puzzle pieces that interlock. They kind of fit together to protect the turtle. So I'm going to draw those puzzle pieces until the whole shell is filled with those designs. Also, that makes an interesting pattern for us to color with colored pencil, and we'll cover that in our next installment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in our next installment when we'll talk about adding an environment for the turtle and coloring him in. I hope you had a lot of fun. I enjoyed teaching this lesson, and we'll see you in our next video.